Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
To kick off for Philadelphia.
Well, we're playing under the lights and some heavy rain here tonight. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Party on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, set. Rock roll 80.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Dart out of the shotgun. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Giants using their first timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
I can't tell you how nice it is to have a big, trustworthy tight end in the passing game. Such great size to have, and he forces those defenses to find a way to try to match up when they can't.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches.
19.
From the gun, here's Dart. And Johnson once more. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Look up contested catch in the football dictionary, and you'll see that. I mean, I can't critique the defense there. They're in the hip pocket of that tight end. But these contested catches, these tight ends that can separate with their hands, utilize their body, even when you're covered, you're not.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Dart gonna throw again. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Giants sure gonna have the 1st down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just...
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the New York Giants and the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Hardy on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10.
Tag! Cougar 19! 60 by 7. Cup 19! 70 range. 70 range.
Drive start to the quick throw left, complete. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That's going to be incomplete. First time he's whooped his back's way this game, but no results yet.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him 8 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on 3rd down, that's a QB's best friend.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
To throw, here's Dart. And someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Pass intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
So 1st down from the 41. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
The cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Solid block in there. Springs him for 8. It's going to be 2nd down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Don't touch. Don't touch.
Barkley again here on second. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
1st and 10 at the
They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Great.
Hurts now from the gun. In trouble now, and the ball is out. And it's picked out by the Giants. And they're able to add some extra yards onto the turnover too, Brock, as this defense steals away possession.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form, making that strip sack, and that play was a masterpiece.
On the set.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Go, sack. Back to 60.
From the gun, it's Tracy. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Back to throw, here starts. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
Staying between the tackles with Tracy. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Darts back to throw. It's caught right side by Johnson. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Five men out in the secondary for the Eagles on 3rd down.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Offense is set. 1st and 10. Option play. They're going to give it to Tracy. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here goes Dart to the air. And this one hurts. Had a touchdown in his hands, but he couldn't hold on. 3rd down coming up. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. It takes a special quarterback to thread the needle. He couldn't do it.
You know what that's like? That's like passing across your own crease in hockey, Kate. That's a big no-no. when you challenge double coverage in the end zone, and let me tell you, coaches don't really like that either.
Play number 8 of this drive, and it's 8 that they need here on third down. That one's out and cut on the right side. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Only 2 yards to the marker, and they're going for it here on 4th. They'll go. Here's Darts. It's on target to Johnson. Touchdown, New York. The Giants parlay the turnover into a lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Now, hold on a sec. We've got an Eagle hurting pretty good out there, and they're going to head out to look at him. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Fielded at the 7. Showing a little burst so far. He's racing past midfield. And he'll go out of bounds after getting it all the way down inside the kicking team's 45.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
73.
It's on first down. Bails out of the pocket quick. Finds a man right side. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line.
That's one of the dangers, Kate, when you're a quarterback and you string a play out like that. Defenders are so fast flow that it puts so many guys in the neighborhood of your targets that even if you complete the pass, good chance it's not going anywhere.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
And
they just get the play off. Headed out right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to the link right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Absolutely fires this one right side. So the heave knocked away from the intended targets. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
I'm sure, Kate, that the coaches would prefer he not flirt with disaster on the return. There's no additional damage done, however, this time. Fortunately, get the ball back, and everyone could breathe just a little bit easier.
They'll motion Slayton left. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. He beams one deep right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. Count 6, count 19, rig alert. Track 60, 19 tight, 18 rapid, 18 rapid. Panther 11.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He's looking deep once again. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Third down now. Here's Darks. Has it downfield, working the left. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
A gain of 31 yards. First down, New York.
Darts out of the shotgun. Gets this to Johnson. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st and goal, Giants.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Ready? Cougar 19, go!
A give to Tracy up the middle. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants pull out in front further, 13-zip. Now they'll see if they can tack on one more. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Great, set. Delta.
Starting on the ground here with Barkley. No one's around him. He's got space. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a one-score game in the first half. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles chop the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Hardy on the return. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
A handoff to Tracy. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not have moved the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Here he is on 2nd and inches. Big gain downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 37. He picks up 28 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, that is a well-designed route right there. He really made it easy to get that pass to him. Creating space, QB receiver, deliver.
On the handoff, this is Tracy. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
From the gun, here's Dart. Finds him over the middle. And this one doesn't go far.
To Malik Neighbors. It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Let's go now. 18, right here. Buffalo 18 to 79 Broncos.
Now Dart. Pass brought in by Slayton. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Quick one to the outside by Dart. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. So it's going to be 2nd down and 10 on the other side, Brock. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More football from the link coming up in just a moment. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Bobcats. 70 Lions. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers.
Dart gonna throw again. Right back to Neighbors, and he's got it. And he's gonna be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6.
It's a gain of
14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go. Here we go.
Quick throw left side, complete. And into the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow their lead just before halftime. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. He fields it from the 8. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
At their own 21-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Barkley. Room to work at the 35. And he's finally taken down at the 39-yard line. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset. Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Taking a deep shot there on first down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Play action. Hurts has it. Completed left side to Smith. We'll take this ahead to the 34-yard line. That was Kayvon Thibodeau there to wrap him up.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Giants into the nickel, 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. Jake Elliott out to put up 3 for the Eagles. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash. Has the distance, but headed well left. No good. And that's going to keep the difference at 14 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
One last play before the break. Throwing here just before halftime. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Brought in inside the 20. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or two high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Extra point attempt coming up. And the kick is good, so they add 7 to their lead on the final play of our first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Return starts at the 9. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. It's a screen to Barkley. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Running right, it's Barkley. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on a 3rd and short.
Hey, let's go. Trimmers.
Barkley gets it on 3rd down. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. It's a gain of 4 there. And And that's good for an Eagles first down.
That's good.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
So first down from the 41.
No touch, sir. No touch.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. Keeps himself upright. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Close play here, so the officials want to take a second look at it. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
No touch.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand if thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
Great, set. On anyone. No.
Hurts now from the gun. Hits his running back. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3, so chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Great, set. Trimmer. Yeti. No touch.
Back to throw, Hurts. He's got the first down grab and still going. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles get it back to a 14-point game.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Hardy on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down.
At their own 25-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Dart. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
Just cannot afford right here, Kate, to go 3 and out. Not when you watched your counterpart score a touchdown. Got to cling to that lead and find a way to convert this 3rd down. It's a big one. And cut off some of the mojo from the other side.
I'll air it out on 3rd. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
First down from the 42. Quick throw is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. This is Tracy. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Mustang, 19. Buffalo 18.
To throw, here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to get it out past the 40 before he goes out.
He may not have had him immediately, but the minute the quarterback broke containment and got outside the pocket, it gave his man enough time, enough leeway to break loose and become a target down the field.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Throwing on third, here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Catch made, Tyrone Tracy. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
The tackle made at the 12-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? So the false start backs him up 5. Here comes 2nd and long. Darts out of the shotgun. Brought in. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. This drive just keeps on moving after the penalty resets that marker. Throwing on first down, it's Dart. And got his man, touchdown, New York. The Giants lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants stretch their lead to 21.
Eagles 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. His return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes first and 10. Now Hurts. He completes it in traffic. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Eagles football, and they're going to look for points here, but it might be a little too late for them in this lopsided game. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Set. 180, 180.
Hurts on first down. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Giants are all over it. And that sack drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this second down.
How many times over the course of the season do we see a quarterback like this, Kate, run out of so many sacks? So impressive. He didn't just get him once. That's now twice.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21.
Great, set. And let's go.
Hurts looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Great.
Third and long for him here. He put everything he had into this one. And they really went for it on third down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing fourth down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on third downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
Fourth and forever coming up.
Alpha. Great. Set. Trimmer.
Desperation time here. He's trying to go deep again. Another turnover. This time it's an interception. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
Okay, that's just one of those situations that is so difficult to be a quarterback in that spot. It's kind of like being a pitcher in a 3-0 count. You just oftentimes don't win. You feel like you got to force the issue, and you force the issue, and interceptions follow.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
They run. Here's Tracy. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scooch, here comes second and 2. From the gun, here's Dart. Sends this to the end zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
Here he is on 3rd and short. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. So a big self-inflicted error as that personal foul moves the ball forward quite a bit. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
Come on, set. Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll run here, following the penalty. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
19, Mustang 19. Trap 6, 19, trap 70, Warriors 70.
Dart now against the blitz. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
The Giants using their first timeout. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. The lead looks safe, but the Pedals staying down. They're going for this.
Cut 19, 70, Timberwolves.
Dart going to go for it on 4th. He finds him beyond the marker. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
Go! Steady!
A draw now. This is Tracy. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's 2nd down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Last run got him 9, so now they need 1 more here on 2nd down. They send a man in motion.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 6 Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Let's go!
Now Dart. He brings it in. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
1st down. 1st and goal, New York.
Got it, ready?
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Come on, take go.
Here's Tracy. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, John. He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
They sent him with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Back to 60. Buffalo 18. Mustang 19. Warriors 70.
Dart setting in the throw here. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up even more points in a win. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Eagles 14.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
Philadelphia settled and ready. It's 1st and 10.
Great.
I got it.
I know you want it. No,
Barkley trying this up the gut. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Jamin Davis on the tackle. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 31-yard line.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles hoping to do some window dressing in the time remaining. Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on this 2nd and inches. They go to Barkley again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Has him on the quick hitter. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
First down, a run with Barkley. And he's going to get this to the opposing 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this piece down.
Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's brought down at the line.
Hey, I know it's tough to evaluate when you're playing at game speed when there's chaos all around you. But if he looked around, I'm not sure that's a throw he would make again. Even one of the biggest targets, big old tight end, couldn't fight back to the line of scrimmage.
On third down, it's Hurts. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
No touch it. I know anyone yet. No touch it.
Here he goes, one final shot. Taking a final shot at the end zone. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improved to 2-0. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Giants as we say so long from Philadelphia.